Welcome back, everybody. We're back for another adventure in Oni. As you can tell, we got the water all just about cleaned up down here. We'll go ahead and mop this up, rest this up, and as you can see, we're getting a little gas down here. We had a little mishap. I didn't notice some slime over here, which slime it produces polluted oxygen, which allows slime lung to form and get out of there or get in there. And as you can tell, we've got our research done. I only let it run another cycle to get everything picked up. So now we've got this. We've got our basic farming done, and now is the decision where to go next. That's pretty much your call. I like to go ventilation into pressure management, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and do that. We'll start it running. Make sure you set your outhouses for priority 9, because if they get backed up, icky things can start happening. So we'll go ahead and set all those for priority 9. And now you remember that I said that I didn't like the planter boxes because they have to be set up here. Well, I don't. And that's why we wanted the farm tile. Because the farm tiles can act as their own tile. And you'll also remember that I said that I like to leave a 4-space gap. Well, I do. Unless they're farm tiles, because you only have to leave a 2-space gap to get the food to grow. So we're going to go ahead and get these planted, because as you can see, we've got just 6,500 calories. So we're just going to go ahead and get those going. I'm not too worried about, we got some stinky water over here, which produces polluted oxygen, which in low concentrations isn't going to hurt us at all. Because we got enough air over here that it'll kill off the slime lung. The slime lung can't grow in pure oxygen. It's got to be polluted oxygen. And we got another duplicate. Now the question is we only have 6,000 kilocalories. Do we want to take another duplicate now, or do we want to wait? You want to know what? I think we're going to take another duplicate. We're just going to go like this. Choose our duplicate. And let's see here. We've got a yokel, which can't perform research, which we got a couple people that can, which is pretty good. They've got 5 creativity, so it'd be good for art. They like to operate, supply, and dig, so those are all good. +3 to kindness. They're +4 on tinkering, +3. Ooh, +5 construction, +3 learning. I think we found our winner. And loud sleeper isn't bad. The 5 construction is nice. So we're going to go ahead and pick Harold. And we're going to put Harold into the... We're going to take Travado out of the... we'll let him get 100% on the building. But we're going to go ahead and put Harold there too. And then once Trav is at 100% building, we'll move him somewhere else and let Harold do all the building. So as you can tell, he builds just a little bit faster than the rest of them. Now the lucky thing is Harold, since we just picked him in today, he doesn't have to eat. So that's a good thing. So we'll just come over here, we'll dig these up. We'll go like that. And well, we're not down to the... We'll dig down to the water. Now, once we get down to the water, we just can't go down with buckets and just pick it up. We need what's called a pitcher pump. So we just bring the pitcher pump down. We'll drop it down here. They'll dig down here and drop it in. We don't have any of that icky water to pollute this, because what unfortunately I think is going to happen is I think we're going to have to make some food, which I don't like doing, but we may have to just for a little bit, just because we're just a little short on food. And we don't want our duplicates to go hungry, so that's okay. Ren's working his way down. We're not getting too much more food here. We're going to adjust the priority to we want to get those ones that are done. Yeah, figures they would go for the 5s first. These are duplicates we're talking about, so. So there we go. We've got the water pump. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a microbe musher, which will produce food for us. It's not the best food. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a -5 for food. But I think we're going to need it for a couple days. Now, in the farming tiles here, we can click on them and we can see some of the different stuff that we can grow in them. We can grow mealwood. We could grow bristle blossoms, mushrooms, sleetweed, gas grass. Some of this other stuff here is later game stuff to grow. We're going to go ahead and start off with mealwood because bristle blossom takes a lot of water to grow, and we don't have the water right now. Water, as you can tell, is a pretty scarce resource on this map. I was not impressed looking around for water. I mean, we got all this water over here, but that's all polluted water, and we can't use it to grow stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and plant our mealwood seeds. We're going to copy it, paste it right there. I like to do one row at a time. It's just my quirk. It's just the way I am. We're going to go ahead and get another row going. Get it ready. That way there we don't have to worry about it. Like I said, we just want to keep the dupes busy. A busy dupe is a dupe that's not going to cause us any trouble. Actually, none of the dupes ever cause you any trouble, but I just like saying that. We've got our musher there, so we're just going to start making mush bar. What that does is it takes some dirt and some water, basically makes a mud pie, and the duplicates eat the mud pie. We're going to go ahead and make those for a bit until our mealwood seeds get growing. But actually, you want to know what? I'm going to hold off on it because we got 8,000 kilocalories. We're digging, we're finding more muckroot, which they like a lot better than the mush bars, so we're not gonna worry too much right at the moment. We've got more digging going on up here, so we'll probably find some more. Let's see, how are we doing? We're almost done here. And I think we're going to go ahead and start going into plumbing next. But we'll decide here in just a little bit. Let's see here. 20, 19. I don't think I'm going to risk it quite yet because we don't have a spot for us to drop the... And we don't have a spot for us to drop the slime yet. Even though it's just a couple spots, I don't want to risk any more slime lug because as you can tell over here, it's starting to... There we go. And like I said, we're just going to go ahead and go right into plumbing. We'll go right into filtration because what we want to disinfect the polluted oxygen is a... Where is it at? A disinfector. It's up here in decontamination. So we'll get this, then we'll come up here and get some of this other stuff up here and start getting ready to make our air not so stinky. There we go. See that? We're getting our food growing. We've only got 2,000 kilocalories. We're halfway through the day. We're going to go ahead and make our mush bars. We're not going to make it through like I was hoping. We're going to drop this down. Like I said, main thing is just to keep our dupes busy. An idle dupe is not good, but just they need something to do. And something else we want to do is see how we've got these bottles of polluted water. We want to start looking for a spot that we can dump the polluted water that doesn't have nasty gas like chlorine or polluted oxygen, and somewhere that we can seal it off. So yeah, so we're going to want to keep an eye out. Let's see here. Check our job. See, Trav there has learned the architect job, so we're going to go ahead and move him to a different job since we got that other guy. Well, he likes the architect job, but we're going to go ahead and make him a grounds cleaner keeper. So now what he'll do is he'll start tidying up and picking up all the stuff and putting it in here right now. Let's see here. We want to make sure that we don't get too close over here to the water. There's a little pacu. And those are fish. Little puff over here. These guys here breathe in the polluted oxygen and they poop out slime, which produces more polluted oxygen for them. So, and let's see here. You've seen the hatches and the Drecos. So we're doing good. Okay, we made enough food here. We're back to a food shortage, but that's okay. That was expected. We'll dig another little bit over here. Now, why they want to sleep down here in the icky air, I don't know. But, yeah, so... Now, I'll show you why I like leaving this at 20. We're going to go ahead. It's a little early for me to do this, but that's okay. Our duplicates aren't sleeping very well. So what we're going to do is we're going to start giving them a bedroom. So we're going to pick the best rock, which is granite. It gives a 20% decor, which will help. We're starting to get a little stress, so which will help with the stress. And uh-oh, did I? Hold on. I got a certain way I like doing this. Oh. Yeah, so I only have to go 19. There we go. And then we'll just place the beds. And what this will do is it'll give them a more comfortable night's sleep. It'll help them out a little bit. It'll make them feel better. It'll make them feel that we like them. Now, what these tiles here are that I'm putting down are called air tiles. It allows air to flow through. It'll allow the carbon dioxide to go out, and just allow our dupes to have a better night's sleep. We even need to put some on the ground, so we're going to put some just like this. There we go. That's how I like it. And they'll sleep in that. Let's see here, check our food. Halfway done. So we'll be able to get off this icky food here pretty soon. Since this whole row here is planted, we'll go ahead and plant this here. And I usually like to go 3 to 1. So for every duplicate, I like to have 3 mealwood seeds. And my goal is to have 24 duplicates. So that means that we'll have to have 72 mealwood seeds. So we're right there. Once we get the rest of these planted, we'll be good to go. As you notice, we're starting to get some beds here. We're starting to do good. And I'll probably do 3 research is done. Let's see here, we'll go ahead and go sanitation, which will give us lavatories, mesh tiles, showers, and sinks. We won't be able to use those right now, not till we get some of this other stuff researched. So we'll just go ahead and we're gonna research. I gotta find out where it's at. We'll go ahead and research interior decoration and artistic expression. What that'll do is that'll allow us to put just some nice things for the duplicates to help with their morale and stress and all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and get that researching. We've got the bathrooms over here. We've got the bedrooms being constructed. And I see where I screwed up at. I'm not as clever as I thought. Doggone it. Okay. And we got another dupe. We'll go ahead and wait till this harvest is done before we bring him in. And we gotta go like this. We'll let him sleep in this tonight, but tomorrow these are getting... Bet you all noticed that I didn't have the one tile gap there. I like to have a 1 tile gap between. There we go. So yeah, so we'll go like this. We'll put the just like that. There we go. Yes, I am that picky on how I do my stuff. So we'll go like that. Then we come back over here. Grab our cot. We'll put these back. We'll get these ready to go, because we will need another bedroom up here. And then we'll just go ahead and place our beds back down. And this here gives us enough room so that the loud sleepers won't keep anyone else awake either. And we'll go ahead and we'll do these at a priority 7 because we want all this stuff done. So that way they have a nice place to sleep. There we go. Oops. We forgot a bed. We'll go ahead and get these beds done upstairs. And we're going to want to get rid of some of this stuff because we don't want the hatch eating some of this stuff. Because he makes coal, but we don't want him eating our copper, stuff like that. So our research is starting to come along. We're at a good spot where, you know, we've got our bedrooms. We're getting to the point. Oh, we've got some water up here, so yep, we're gonna have to figure out how to we're gonna make this a higher priority because we're not producing enough food. But it looks like we'll be okay because we're about ready to have our first crop. We're gonna sweep this stuff up here. You want to keep your bedrooms as clean as you can. You want the areas where the dupes are spending a lot of time as clean as can be because that affects their morale, which I don't see why. We'll just let it go for right now and see how it goes, because it's partly because they're eating this cruddy food. So, and we do have other ways that we can lower their stress level if we have to. We're on the down schedule, and do you want to know what, guys? I think once this is harvested and we've got everything under control, this is going to be a really good spot to let off, and we'll decide what we want to do on the next episode. I think we're going to start getting to a spot where we want to get off algae and get into regular oxygen production, maybe. Or maybe a real bathroom instead of this stinky bathroom over here. And that's just some things I'm going to have to think about what we want to do. Either one. We've still got oxalite. We've still got quite a bit of... we don't have that much algae, but we got quite a bit of algae. So we're okay there. We do got a lot of stinky gas, though. In fact, we're not going to let anyone in that room. Not till we get some way to get rid of all that stinky gas. Because we don't want them getting sick, because we got one guy that is getting sick. So, well guys, I'm going to clean this up just a little bit, get some of this stuff, let the dupes just sweep up for a little bit. let it run a few cycles more. We've got enough food. They should be getting ready to come up here and harvest it. Well, yeah, they won't harvest it because of the sweep command I gave them, but they will here in a little bit, and then we'll be ready to go. We'll have plenty of food, and we'll be good. So I tell you what, I'll talk to you next time. We'll see how our dupes are doing, and we'll keep going for the 100 cycles or so. I'll talk to you later, you guys. Have a good one. Bye.